Welcome back to HealthWise. With us is Dr. Ty Hargroder with the Opelousas General Wound Treatment Center. Doc, we were talking about...
You don't interrupt you and laugh at you. You hang on the word when you say doc. Reggie and I have known each other since before high school, and it's hard for him to call me Dr. Ty Hargroder.
And I have to think about that because I grew up with him and I was, calling him Ty. It was always Ty. So I have to, make myself like Dr. Ty.
Anyway, it was just kind of funny. I see you struggle with it all the time.
I do.
And Ty's fine with me, but I understand why.
Well, Doc, like I said, we're going to, for the people that don't know in the audience where Opelousas Wound Treatment Center is.
The Wound Treatment Center is Opelousas General Health System. OGH now has 2 campuses. They have the South Campus in the old Doctors Hospital building, and which they have an ER there. They have a psych facility there. They also lease out space to St. Leander Extended Care, which is a long-term extended care, and there are rehab hospitals there.
Right.
Then they have the main campus, which everybody's familiar with in Opelousas, and that's where we are. We're in the main campus there. We're on the 3rd floor. The easiest way to get to the Wound Treatment Center is to go to the front entrance, not the old entrance. People with gray hair remember the old entrance across from Opelousas Catholic, but go to the front entrance where the little circle drive is, where the flagpole's at. Right to the left of that is where the old emergency room entrance used to be. And there's a big sign there that says the Wound Treatment Center. If you walk in the doors there, take the elevator right around to your right when you walk in. You won't have to fight waiting on the other elevators. It'll go to the 3rd floor, and when it opens up, you'll actually be at the Wound Treatment Center. We have 2 spots there. That's the Wound Treatment Center, which is our clinic where we do all of our exams. And then they can always direct you around the corner where the hyperbaric department is. So that's the easiest and quickest way to get there.
Okay. And Doc, for those that, like I said, that need to go and get a wound treatment or hyperbaric, if they notice they have a wound that's not healing, should they consult their regular doctor or should they come talk?
We always encourage people to call their family doc. I mean, that your family doc is kind of like the captain of your ship. He knows he needs to know everything that's going on. And then your family doctor can refer you. But by all means, if you can't get him, whatever. We accept direct referrals from patients. We accept referrals from the patient's physicians. If you come to the center and see us, even if you didn't call your physician, we're going to send him the information. We want him involved. For instance, if I have a diabetic patient who comes in, I evaluate the wound, I send his family doc a letter, maybe call him if I need to, but we may notice that the blood sugar is too high. And so that's the reason this wound's not going to heal. We'll always call the family physician, re-include them in the care so they can monitor the blood sugar. The other thing I do is, I still check blood pressures on patients who come in, find that it's high.
Every time.
We always include their local doctors. Your family doctor, to me, of course, I'm a family physician by training. Right. Your family doctor is the key to your health care. He is the captain. He may not be directing the exact service that you're getting, but he's the guy who needs to know about it because you're going to go to him when you have the cold. You're going to go to him when you have everything else. No matter what it is, that's the person. Opelousas is fortunate. Not all cities have local physicians who still go to the hospitals. And in Opelousas, just about all of the family docs still go and follow their patients at the hospital. That's becoming a rarity in this country.
Sure.
So, and that means a lot to healthcare to have their local doctor involved.
Sure. And Doc, I heard you were going to start doing house calls. That's what they told me.
You thought I was going to do house calls, huh? I tell you what, when I first opened up, I did a few house calls in Church Point. You know what the problem is?
What's that?
The problem is government regulations and payment. They don't pay, and they were paying, when I opened my practice, more for a home health visit from a nurse than they were for me to go into the home.
Wow.
Now that makes no sense, but we could get into a long political discussion.
Oh, I know. But, like Doc said, of course, you have OGH, world-class facility. You have the Wound Treatment Center. They talk to people all over the world, world-renowned. So, if you get a wound, don't hesitate. Call your family doctor.
Come in and see us. We'll call your family doctor.
Right, whatever. But don't let it get to the point where you're losing a limb or losing your life, for not coming and check on.
Reggie, we get referrals from Texas, north of Alexandria, east of Baton Rouge. Now these are patients who are traveling through cities that have wound treatment centers, that have hyperbaric facilities, and they're bypassing them. We get referrals from Lake Charles, from the wound treatment centers there, patients they can't care for. Alexandria, patients they can't care for.
Okay.
You know, that is not at all unusual because we stay right on top of the latest things that are coming out.
Okay. Well, Doc, thanks for coming, and we'll look forward to your next visit on HealthWise.
Thank y'all.
All right. And see you next week.
HealthWise is brought to you in part by Opelousas General Health System.